So once again, we have a movie that is an adaptation of a book trilogy that could have been awesome. Hunger Games. Was it? Not so much. Divergent. So Divergent is the newest addition to the huge pile of movies that have been adapted from book series. Hunger Games. Sorry, I had to get that out of my chest. And Divergent is basically romance / action / science fiction because it takes place in a dystopian future where certain people are different from the rest of society because they have these unique tattoos, which make them divergent, hence the name. Now, a lot of people have been comparing the Hunger Games with Divergent, and they sort of have quite a few similarities. They both are dystopian science fiction futures. They're both about people who are separated by their differences, but both book series have their differences. I personally like the Hunger Games better myself, but I still like Divergent. I've read the books, and I expected something from this movie. I expected a lot from it. And I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. I will give props to the fact that this movie did look at some of the main key elements in the first Divergent book, and they were the main essential elements that made the book what it was. And I liked the execution of how they explained it, so props to them for that. I also like the set pieces in this movie. There are a whole bunch of different environments and sets that are generated both by special effects and are carefully designed. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I did not like. First of all, the characters. Now, some of the characters were well casted, other ones no. No. I did not like some of the casting in this movie. The acting is okay, but I didn't think that the character development was there. When you do the first movie of a trilogy, you want to get your audience hyped up. You want them to have characters that they can look up to. And that's not what this movie did. It just introduced them, but it didn't really develop its characters. And I didn't like that because the book did an excellent job with that. Also, the action kind of relied a lot on special effects. I didn't really mind that it did, but the special effects kind of made it stylized. And I didn't like how it did that because that's not what Divergent was to me. Divergent to me was a very emotional and sometimes heartbreaking book to read. Still, The Hunger Games was a lot more heartbreaking, but you can't deny, if you have read Divergent, that it was still a great book. So in the end, Divergent does get some things right, and it has some grand moments. The action is okay, along with the acting, but the movie is kind of bland, bleak, and it feels familiar, especially since we just watched Catching Fire last November. But because I have read Divergent, I will go ahead and give Divergent 2.5 out of 5. It was a fair try, but I really hope, if they do make the next movie in this series, I really hope that they do a better job. I really, really hope. Because this series has a lot of potential. So have you seen Divergent? Did you see it? What did you think about it? Do you think it was on par with the book, or do you think that it never should have been made in the first place? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, punch that like button, and I'll see you guys next time on Preview Review. Thanks for watching.